as we call it around these parts.
Nothing like that here. In fact, our average high temperature dropped today, right, to 73 degrees. But look at the forecast numbers. I mean, we're talking upper 70s to near 80 through Christmas Eve, through Christmas, and then a slight cool down by a degree or two. Beyond that, taking us into the new year, it's going to stay warm all the way through. And unfortunately, it's actually going to stay dry, too. We took that small 10% chance out for Tuesday. There's a weak front coming through, but it just doesn't look like there's going to be much rain with it. And even, again, looking through New Year's, I don't see much in the way of rain either. So that's the one issue, right? The weather's going to be fantastic, but it is going to stay dry through that time period. There's the front. Now down towards Lake Okeechobee. You can see it continues to push towards the south and the east. High pressure will build in back behind it, but there's no weather with this anymore. So we will stay dry. But if you're headed out this evening, we'll be on the chilly side. We've got temperatures now into the 60s, but we're going to go upper 50s by mid to late evening after 9 o'clock for many areas. Look at the cold air up north. This is the one little shot of it that we get. And again, tomorrow we're in the mid 70s. So it cools us 3-4 degrees from where we've been, but not by much. That cold air will stay up to the north. All right, so here we go. 61 in Crystal River right now, 65 in Newport Richey. We've had changing temperatures almost all week. So if you pick 6 o'clock, each day from Monday on, it got warmer and warmer and warmer, and now today it's getting cooler. 72 in Tampa, 61 in Crystal River, 77 in Sebring. Obviously, the front coming through. Gorgeous sunset out over St. Pete. You know it's going to be crowded out over St. Pete this evening. We have nice weather, just a little bit on the cool side. It's comfortable right now, but I do think even here we'll be in the upper 50s by about 10 o'clock this evening, 10:30 or so. We'll stay rain-free, as I mentioned, through tonight and tomorrow. The winds are starting to come down out over the Gulf, but if you got boating plans on how that forecast is coming up, still going to be a little bit on the bumpy side, certainly out there in the Atlantic, but winds here haven't been terrible. We were talking 10 mile per hour or so, including the front, right? A lot of times we get a lot more wind than that, so not a lot to go with it. Tonight, we're down quickly. Now, these are for Tampa. You can see 10:30, 11 o'clock, we're getting into the upper 50s. I think away from the water will be a little bit cooler than that, a little bit sooner. Tomorrow morning, though, chilly. Look at these low to mid 40s, Pasco, Hernando, Citrus, upper 40s to low 50s elsewhere. So a cool start tomorrow morning, but the afternoon, all that sunshine, mid-70s. The average high, again, 73 degrees. We'll be warmer than that. In fact, we're going about 76 for Tampa. Northeast winds to the north tomorrow, and I got 15 knots going down to 5 knots. So I think it's early morning hours that we have a little bit of a breeze, but after that, most of the day looks good. So a moderate chop on the bay, but again, that's the first half of the day. If you want to take the boat out tomorrow, I do think the afternoon looks a lot better. Look at the 23rd of December. These are the numbers. This is how much warmer than normal the temperatures will be for high temps, all right? Look at that Christmas Eve. Notice the heartland. 32 degrees above average for parts like St. Louis, 28 in Oklahoma City. Those numbers should be in the upper 40s for high temperatures. If it was 32 degrees warmer, that for our average here, we would be, 105 degrees. So that is, I mean, they're not going to be that warm, obviously, but they're going to be in the upper 70s. That is extremely warm for those locations, especially to have that on Christmas Day. For us, it's going to be warmer than average. We're pushing 80 degrees for Christmas Day, but it's Florida. Sunshine and just a few clouds. It's supposed to be warm this time of the year.